Hello, for this assignment, I was first going to observe a teacher and then just do like a T-test observation. But my principal wanted me to do something that would be more of a benefit to our campus. On our campus, we recently, well, not recently, in the beginning of the year, we received a student who had never been in school before, and he demonstrates some extreme behavioral issues and has high behavioral needs. At first, he started out in a general education classroom, but he clearly wasn't successful there. And then they moved him to a special education classroom on our campus. It's called the AVLS, it's Adapted Vocational Life Skills. So they thought that would be a place where he'd be more successful. And he's been in there for about 4 weeks, and we are seeing more behaviors in that classroom than we saw in the general education classroom. So for this assignment, I created a rubric so I could observe our AVLS teacher, Ms. Holt, and I could make sure that she is documenting and have documentation of everything that she's trying, and see if I could come up with some more things that she could try again. And then after we have the documentation, after the observation, I can share that with my principal and our special education director, and we can show that she's trying this, and that. And the special education director can, at that point, can decide to send another person into her classroom to help her with some strategies for the student, or maybe hire an additional staff member to work one-on-one with this student, or offer some suggestions on what she could do, or kind of what Ms. Holt was hoping is that we get this student moved to a more restrictive special education environment. So I created a form that's just going to serve as documentation, and then that'll help us help Ms. Holt and help this student, and we can put some measures in place for everybody to be successful. Because right now, there's not a lot of learning going on in that classroom for him or the other 9 students in there. So that was what I was tasked with doing for this assignment.